Okay, everybody, it is Friday the 13th, so we're doing a live vlog, so I have people here. Whether they actually ask questions or not is the thing. I said AMA, but who knows if they'll actually participate. All I know is, this is in a week! Yeah! Yeah! Why am I touching it? There you go. Oh, by the way, damn it, hold on. Alright, so Star Wars is in a week. Nobody's hype and everyone's hype. Did my sword just end? No, okay. So, I think the battery's dying. On this thing. My room's a mess. I'm going to start cleaning up. Thoughts on the Game Awards? So many people thought it was a waste of time. And to be honest, they're not wrong in a lot of ways. Like, well, yeah, the battery's dying. Oh my god. Okay. So, who? Okay, yeah, the battery's so dying on this thing. Who thought that Fast and the Furious was the best way to end the Game Awards? Who thought that was a good idea? I think is a good question. Because honestly, no. I don't think Death Stranding deserved anything it won. The Director Award was the Kojima Award. We all knew that was going to go to him. But Family Scarf. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with Fast and the Furious. I just want to get a screen cap and just put, you know how they do the screen cap with the memes where this thing's just going off and on. With the okay, I'm just gonna kill it. They do screen caps and they put the subtitles, right? But just put the subtitle with Vin Diesel going like, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Like, I don't know why I've never done it, but someone should do it if they haven't. Because I don't have any Photoshop skills to put that on the screen. It's not that hard to do, honestly. But just do that with Vin Diesel. Because, yeah, every freaking Fast and the Furious movie is that. Also, is this a metaphor for how Star Wars is doing? This lightsaber... Oh, it's dead completely. Oh, snap. Okay, it's dead. Just gonna... Oh dear, just put this right here at my penis. Here, this is a metaphor. Right here. That's a scary... Yeah, that maybe Star Wars is gonna tank. Oh dear. Yeah, it's in a week. The Last Jedi video came out today. I don't know if anyone's reacted. You got people who just hate it, and you got people who love it. And you got people like, how the hell do people love it, and how you got people who like, how the hell do people hate it? And look, it's a movie. People are going to like a movie. People are going to hate a movie. I thought it was pretty good. I think, though, at the end of the day, hindsight 2020, I think Rian Johnson should have had his own trilogy instead of being in the middle of one. I really think it should have just been J.J. Abrams' trilogy. That's what it should have been from the start. Give him a trilogy, then give Rian Johnson a trilogy, and we'll see about Trevorrow. But apparently Trevorrow is terrible, so that's what it should have been. We could have had this really cool stylish trilogy with Rian Johnson, and he would have done his own thing. Instead, because he killed Luke and all those other things, people hate him. J.J. Abrams should have just done the trilogy himself. The problem with J.J. Abrams is bad at ending things. He's really good at the mystery box because it screws everyone else over. People like assuming experience, but people rightfully upset things are so top-shelf. Yeah, it is. Because Rian Johnson shook things up. And I think a shake-up's fine if you built your own characters for it. The problem is Rian Johnson's using other people's characters, and that is irksome for sure. He's using someone else's characters, and he did what he did with them. If he had his own trilogy, he built up characters, and he was going to do a bunch of things with them, that would have been better for him for sure. And that's why it should have been J.J. Abrams' trilogy. For sure. The thing that we can't pretend is that J.J. Abrams wasn't there for Rian Johnson's movie. No, he was there. He was there for a lot of the building process of that movie. So he was cool with it. He was totally okay with it. Probably because he wasn't going to do the third movie. J.J. Abrams wasn't set to do the number 9. He was only going to do 7. So J.J. Abrams was just there to just be there. This is the problem with J.J. Abrams that I was saying is he loves his mystery box. So he likes making a bunch of questions and he doesn't like answering them himself. That's what he does. He doesn't answer them himself because he's bad at it. Because truth of the matter is, and he knows it himself, is when you build up the mystery, people are going to build it up even more and more and more. And it's going to get to the point where it just is unattainable. The hype is unattainable. That's what J.J. Abrams does. He's really good at it. And now he's got to finish it himself. Yeah, he's an anthology series director. That's exactly what he is. And that's what he does. Because if you want an example of who J.J. Abrams really is, you watch Super 8. Super 8 was his passion project. Super 8 hits you with all these mystery boxes. Hits you with all of them. And when you get the answers, the movie just is boring as shit. It's well directed, well done, well acted and everything, but it's just so mundane compared to what you were expecting. It can't meet your expectations. That is the problem. J.J. Abrams is amazing at the hype. He's a really good director too. Knows how to direct, but he can't finish stories. So it'll be interesting to see how 9 ends. It really will be. So we'll see what happens with J.J. Abrams. That's about it, really. All I know is people want Favreau to do movies now. They want him to do Star Wars movies because The Mandalorian's apparently really good. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to complete and then I'll watch it. My family got Disney Plus for a year, but if I want to watch it with Jinx, it's better. It's more price efficient if Jinx doesn't get it until she actually has stuff she wants to watch. By the way, future idea, maybe we just watch all the Pixar movies and rank them. Would people want to see rankings of the Pixar movies? That's a question. Oh god, the rankings of the Pixar movies would be amazing. I don't even know. There's so many good Pixar movies. You know Cars are at the bottom. Cars are at the bottom. That's a popular thing, but it's also true. Cars are at the bottom. I'd also have to watch Cars 2 and 3. Oh, Jesus. I'm really curious to see what would be at the bottom when you don't count Cars. Also, The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur was not very good. I'm really curious what's at the top, by the way, as well. Like, nostalgia-wise, I'm probably WALL-E's my favorite of all time, but having not watched all these movies in so long, who knows what it would be now? WALL-E probably is still number one. I think Up somewhere in the middle. I think Inside Out's probably somewhere on the higher level. Everything Pixar. Everything attached to Pixar. Everything Pixar. 3D Disney doesn't count. Wouldn't count for that list. It'd be the Pixar movies. So you wouldn't count Tangled, you wouldn't count Frozen. Frozen would not be number one, by the way. You would not count... What are the other 3Ds? Wait, oh, by the way, right. All the classic Disneys are on Disney Plus, aren't they? Oh, try ranking that. Try ranking original Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and The Little Mermaid. Oh my god, how do you even do any of that? Try ranking that stuff. God. We've become a Disney and Nintendo channel. Animated shorts? Oh god, they deserve their own ranking. The shorts deserve their own ranking. Like, Bao made me cry. What's the one with the bird? The one with the... what's the one with the bird? But the bird at the beach, that one's really cute. Piper, yeah, Piper. That one's really cute. That's a good one. There's some really good ones. Pixar shorts are really good. Oh, Coco's Pixar short of Frozen would not be ranked, because that does not count. We are not... Paperman's the best one of all time, and we all know it, but Paperman was a short for Tangled, wasn't it? That wasn't a Pixar short. Paperman is the greatest short of all time, in my book. Yeah, Klaus was robbed. Klaus isn't in the Golden Globes. Are you kidding me? Klaus is really good. Klaus is really good. Klaus beats all the other ones, and I like the other ones. Minus the Lion King, because I haven't seen the Lion King. Also Missing Link. What is Missing Link doing there? What are the 5? The 5 are Toy Story 4. That's a fine movie. Missing Link. Nobody watched it. Lion King. This is counting as animation? Seriously? What were the other 2? I think it was Lego Movie. Fine Lego Movie. I like Lego Movie. And then, what was the 5th? What was number 5? What was number 5? What was number 5? Frozen 2? I think, yeah, Frozen 2. Frozen 2 wins. We all know Frozen 2 is going to win. If you put Klaus on there, Klaus might beat Frozen 2. Klaus is a tour de force. The only word you can use. Did you know facts about Klaus, by the way? We did a Klaus review, didn't we? No, we talked about it in a vlog. I don't remember what we did anymore. No, we didn't do a Klaus review, did we? I think we did. Did you know facts? The guy behind Klaus was behind Tarzan and one other movie. There was no Klaus review. I think we said watch Klaus on one of the vlogs or something. I can't remember anymore. But a did you know fact? The guy who made Klaus made Tarzan and one other Disney movie from the old guard with the animation, with the hand-drawn animations. I don't think he did Emperor's New Groove, which would have made sense if he did. But he also made Despicable Me and Minions. So he did all these 2Ds, made 3D, and then he comes back and makes Klaus. It was Brother Bear. Brother Bear's such a weird one. Especially Brother Bear 2 with all the bestiality. Holy crap with that movie. Jesus. Brother Bear 1. Brother Bear 1 got some weirdness to it, but it's alright. There's some weirdness, though. And there's some pretty good lessons in that movie. Brother Bear 2, bestiality. Bestiality. Oh my god. So how many ranking lists could you do just Disney-wise? You could do all Disney animations. See, you could separate 3D and 2D or just put them all together. You could also do a ranking of just the straight to video sequels. That would be the most amazing list. I swear, like, having to watch that would be amazing. Because, let's think about it. You might not even know some of these. Brother Bear 2, like I said, is basically bestiality story. Yeah, there's entire channels dedicated to this. We could do it for fun if we wanted to. But, there's that. There's the Bambi sequel. You know what the Bambi sequel is? It's the weirdest concept. It is so weird. So, the Bambi sequel is, all the times Bambi was with his dad. So, what it does is, it makes his dad not a deadbeat. So what happens is, Bambi's with his mom, and during scenes that you didn't see in the original movie, Bambi goes and hangs out with his dad. That's the second movie. He's with his mom, then he's with his dad in the second movie. And then there's, of course, the part where the mom dies. And so Bambi's really sad, and it's implying what happened, but if you've never seen the original movie, that's what's going on there. It just implies that the mom's gone, but you don't know what happened there. Yeah, Bambi's parents are divorced. And so it's just him and his dad, and you see him growing up with his dad. It's such a weird movie. It's so weird doing that. That's just so weird. That sequel. Mulan 2 I thought was pretty good. I liked Mulan 2. People hate Mulan 2. I liked it. Mulan 2 was Pat Morita's last movie. I don't think there was Emperor's New Groove 2, was there? I think there was. It was Krunk's New Groove. And then they had the cartoon, which I saw some of. Hercules had a cartoon too. I haven't even watched the Mulan live-action trailer. I have zero interest in any of the live-action Disney stuff. I just don't have any interest in any of it. I watched the Aladdin live-action. When Aladdin live-action does the old animation stuff, it is inferior and it's not worth watching, and it's boring. Also, all the new Jasmine stuff is crap. The best part of that movie, because there's some new stuff which isn't bad, but the best part of that movie is Aladdin and Genie. That's really good. Aladdin and Genie are amazing. Genie and Jasmine's friend was pretty good. Jasmine herself was hit and miss. I think Jasmine was good at parts, she was bad at other parts. I think overall the original stuff in the live action makes it worth watching if there was more to it. Now on the other side of that was the Dumbo movie. The Dumbo movie is like 70% original, like 80% original, 20% just retreading a little bit of the old stuff, and it was boring as fudge. It's unfortunate. It was so boring. Dumbo gave you exactly what you wanted. It gave you an original story with Dumbo, and it wasn't that good. At the end of the day, it's execution. At the end of it's execution, because a live-action remake could be executed really well. And an original could be executed really well as well, or terribly in both directions. So, I saw Aladdin and Dumbo in one night. Aladdin Wasn't bad. The original stuff was pretty good for the most part, but some of it wasn't great. And when it tried to be the animation, it just paled in comparison. Dumbo had its moments, but it was mostly boring as balls, and that's unfortunate. Live action Pinocchio, oh god. Oh, when they master the donkey scene, and when they master the donkey scene in live action, that's gonna be some next level stuff. Like, what I liked, the Jungle Book was pretty original. Like, it still has the animation journey in parts, but it's mostly original. I like the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book remake was pretty good. I have not watched Sleeping Beauty. I have not watched the other. Oh God, Mal's here. I have not watched the other ones, so I can't judge all of them. I saw half of Maleficent. I thought it was not bad. I haven't seen Maleficent 2 though. Hey Mal. There's a new. Oh yeah, there's a new 3D Disney coming out. Something on the Dragon. Yeah, I'm curious about that one. By the way, there was that. What was that? There was that Abominable Snowman, that Yeti movie. It was called Yeti. How racist did that movie feel? Just asking Dean Jax. Because it was an Asian girl and a Yeti, and she whips out a goddamn violin. She's powered by violin. I'm like, oh damn, this is Asian. This is Asian. All you need is the trailer. All you need is the trailer where she's like, oh my god, there's a Yeti, and she with the power of the violin. Oh no. We are pushing we are pandering to Asians hardcore. It was animated by a Chinese studio. Okay, makes sense to me. There's a lot of there's a lot of rankings you can do. Eventually there will be, you can rank Maladai loves the Lion King movie, but the live action was so bad. Like, you could rank all the old animation Disney, you could rank new animation, like you want to split those up or put them all together. You can rank 3D you can rank 3D Disney, you can rank Pixar separately, you can rank them together. I'd rank them separately. That's the way you want to word it, Ninjax? Crazy Rich Asians is a guilty pleasure. It panders hard, but it's our Black Panther. You know how bad that feels that it's our Black Panther? It really is our Black Panther. Oh my god, it's not your wording. You got it somewhere? Dear God. God. Like, fresh off the boat, I never watched it, because I'm like, well, this is really fucking racist. Like, from what I saw fresh off the boat, it didn't feel like laughing with us, it felt like laughing at us. So I did not appreciate fresh off the boat. Yeah, 3D Disney and Pixar are different beasts. Oh yeah, they're gonna do an Asian hero movie, and Marvel's gonna do an Asian hero movie. And here's what I will predict: he will also be the first gay hero, not dude gay hero. Yeah, Simu Liu is originally such a racist character, but look at Wong from Doctor Strange. Wong is a very racist character, and he was a way more fun character in Doctor Strange. So there's a chance they can make Asian characters not horribly racist. The Asian guy is going to be the gay guy. I can almost guarantee it. Because Hollywood, what they like to do is they like to stack the minorities together. They really do. Like, if it isn't going to be him, it's going to be the Asian in the Immortals. It's going to be an Asian gay dude. It's what it's going to be. Because, the original plan for Miles, and then they changed it a little bit, was Miles Morales was going to be black and Latino, which he still is, but he was also going to be gay originally. Just stack all the minorities together. Just all together into one. Like, this is what they do. By the way, what was it called? Once Upon a Time. Yeah, Spider-Verse 2, can't wait. Once Upon a Time. Mulan, the only Asian in that entire show, is the gay character. So it's not like it hasn't been done before. Has everyone watched DuckTales? DuckTales is really good. I think DuckTales is amazing. Became a lusty sitcom. Oh dear. And then it ended. I had no idea. My family watched it. DuckTales is amazing. DuckTales is really good. Really good. It's a really good show. I cannot wait for the next season. If you not watch DuckTales, you should watch DuckTales. Yeah, the concept was pretty interesting for Once Upon a Time. Just the whole idea is that they're just the the fairy tales in real life. It's not a bad idea. It's not bad. I read Fables instead. Like, instead of watching Once Upon a Time, I read Fables. Fables wasn't bad. The comic was pretty good. Green Eggs and Ham on Netflix is surprisingly good. I need to check that out still. Oh, random recommendation. Little Witch Academia on Netflix is pretty good. I liked it a lot. It's from Trigger, apparently, who made Kiznazer and Kill la Kill, and I forget the other one. Apparently, Kill la Kill and the other one overshadow everything else. And I've never watched those, but I really like Little Witch Academia. I just don't want to watch Kill la Kill because because the shot you always see is just tits on tits. I'm like, I'm not really there for that. Scarf is straight as an arrow. He will bang 20 women in a day if he needs to, but I don't really want porn being thrown at me. The Wolf Among Us. The Witch Among Us? First take on stories. The Witch Among Us or Wolf Among Us? What's the Witch Among Us? Wolf Among Us was pretty good, so I can't wait for 2. Right, speaking of the Game Awards, Wolf Among Us 2. I'm happy for that. I assume it's going to be another prequel. Wolf Among Us 1 was a prequel to the comics. I assume 2 will be as well. The comic was pretty good. I've said this maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Wolf Among Us, not Wolf Among Us. Fables was a really good comic, and then it ended poorly. It ended, like, I get the ending, but it wasn't very good, because it's J.J. Abrams all over again. Just not spoiling it necessarily, but the ending, they overhyped the ending, and then you just got blue balls at the ending. That's what happened with Fables. They blue balls you hard with that ending. And so, not a big fan of the ending. But they also do some other things with that ending as well. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Disney really blew it with Star Wars. To be honest, they really did. Circling back, Disney blew it with Star Wars because it was a very cynical approach they took. It was an extremely cynical approach they took. They took 3 directors. It was J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, I can't remember his name, Sam Trevorrow. All 3 of them, they were working on the script at the same time while J.J. Abrams was making the first movie. They're working on it at the same time. They're working on it together. The idea was, here's my story, here's where it's going to go, and then pass the baton. Then here's my story, here's where it's going to go, then pass the baton. And then there you go. That was the original idea, which was, what the hell are you doing? Circling back to Skywalker crippled the potential. I think it could have just been the next generation doing things. That's all it could have just been. Like, we just have, oh great, another Skywalker's on the Sith side, and then all these other things, and then this generation does some things, and then you could do another generation does some things. You could make the Skywalker line not a major player for like a trilogy. Bring them back for a trilogy if you want. Make them a minor character if you want. You could do all these different things. But then again, yeah, they played it really safe with 7. And 7's still really entertaining. I like 7 a lot, but they did play it very safe with 7. And by doing that, they kind of messed things up. See, Mal says, there was an image I saw that said, I wonder how Harry Potter fans would react if they had a sequel where Harry was an alcoholic who gave up magic and a muggle defeats Voldemort, who somehow didn't die because they believed hard enough to use magic. What? Part of that doesn't fit. Part of that does fit. By the way, there actually was a web series, a fan-made web series, which was just Harry Potter as an adult, and he's just using his magic to scam and stuff like that, because he's just over it, which was a very interesting web series. Like I said, I think they should just have trilogy J.J. Abrams, or at least treated Star Wars with respect. Really, they should have treated Star Wars with respect. That's all they had to do. Because we're going to make a movie every year. That was the whole thing. Like, we're just going to make a movie every year. That was the plan, right? And we saw how it blew up with Solo. Because they were trying to churn one out, that was ridiculous. Because they just were trying to churn it out, they got to where it got. Marvel's a different beast than Star Wars. Solo's fine. Like, obviously we did the whole watch all the movies thing, and you see what I thought of it. Rogue One was a thing. Rogue One gave me hope, because Rogue One wasn't bad. They just needed to treat Star Wars with respect, and they didn't, because Disney came in a little bit like a bully. Not like a bully, but just like a big dumbass with a lot of money. It's really what they did. Rogue One was pretty good. But they just came in wrong. They came in incorrect, and the nerds have ravaged them. Well, don't talk about The Mandalorian. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched Mandalorian yet. I need to watch that. Don't talk about that. All I know is all the Baby Yoda memes. This is the thing. Just look at the difference. They buy up Marvel, and it's this amazing 10-year journey. They buy up Star Wars, and it's this rocky as balls couple-year journey. Ay, oh man. Okay. Let's take this deeper. EA. Star Wars has just been mistreated, hasn't it? Look at EA as well. Look how cynical EA has been with Star Wars as well. You got Disney and you got EA. Both of them treated Star Wars with no respect, when you really think about it. Look at Battlefront 2. Look at Battlefront 1. Remember all those single-player games that were coming out with Star Wars and they just killed them? And then, yeah, we wouldn't get Fallen Order without Battlefront 2 happening. That's the reason, because they're like, I don't freaking know. Like, EA was like, okay, do something with the Star Wars license. We still have it. That's what Fallen Order is. Because EA just, like, single-player games don't work anymore, and then Fallen Order happens. Yeah, EA can't believe how much money they made off Fallen Order. It's just, yeah, wait, people buy things they ask for and want? It's the thing, like, Star Wars, because it's just such a big concept, got bought by the biggest people who didn't know what the hell to do with them. That's really what it was, wasn't it? Disney's like, just with the brand name, we're gonna make all this money. And they've made quite a bit of money, they really have, but they could have made so much more money if they just showed better respect to the process. That's what it feels like. Because that's what Marvel did. Marvel was, of course, with the Tony Stark, was taking a chance, just, see how this one goes, see what it does, and it worked out, and then they just made a bunch of really good movies, and it's, I don't want to dust the chestnut of everyone needs a Feige, whatever. It's not necessarily that, it's just, because you have him, there is a respect for the material. A Thrawn trilogy would have been amazing, instead they put him in Rebels. Like, why didn't they just use Thrawn, right? Thrawn, everyone lost their shit when they heard Thrawn was coming, and then Thrawn is in Rebels instead of in the trilogy, instead of the next trilogy. Because Thrawn's supposed to be in the next trilogy. That's the other thing, yeah. People didn't really care about superhero comics movies too much. There was Batman, a little bit Superman, but mostly just Batman and Spider-Man. That was it. Spider-Man and Batman. That was it, and Iron Man comes on the scene, surprises everyone, and pretty good, and then here we are. But that was way better respect to the material. I feel like Star Wars just ain't getting that respect. Really the problem. Yeah, saying everything in the extended universe was non-canon didn't help. And that's probably partially what made things worse, is that they're like, these don't count anymore, and then it just, well, Jesus. So they're like, we can't use any of these ideas now. I was like, come on, they painted themselves in the corner with that in a way. Oh yeah, KOTOR. They could have just made KOTOR if they wanted as well. That would have been interesting. You know what's amazing? Real quick, you know what's amazing? Disney makes more money off their theme parks than their movies, despite how much money they're making off their movies. Disney is the first movie studio to break $10 billion in a year. Because what did they have? They had Endgame, they had Frozen 2, they had... I guess Spider-Man... No, Spider-Man doesn't count. That was Sony, right? What else did they have? They had Toy Story 4. They had... Was Incredibles 2 this year? When was that last year? Time melts together when you get older. They had like... And then they had Lion King. That's a big one. They had multiple movies break $1 billion. So yeah, no surprise they got $10 billion this year. Like Endgame got what, $2 billion? Oh yeah, and Disney owns Avatar apparently, so that's happening. You know, it would be amazing if Avatar 2 just flops. It would be amazing because it's so long since Avatar 1. They might have taken way too long to make Avatar 2. Yeah, Avatar's getting like 4 sequels. You can't do Dance of the Wolves 4 times, so I'm kind of curious what that's going to be. Oh yeah, live action Aladdin broke a billion, I think. I think it did. I'm mostly sure it did. That was this year too? Jesus Christ. So yeah, like Disney broke 10 billion. No one else has ever broken 10 billion. Aladdin was the best live action remake. Yeah, Mal wasn't awake for this part. Maybe I'll put it between Aladdin and Jungle Book. I'll put it between those two as the best remake so far. I will put it between those two because I actually liked the Jungle Book. It was different. It was way more original. It still had a bunch of the old stuff, but it had a lot of new stuff as well. So that helped out. Aladdin just a little too reliant on the old stuff. Okay. Oh, we've gone. Okay, we're going pretty long. Jinx is gonna kill all of us. Okay, so that was the vlog. Thank you to live action Fantasia. How would that go? Thank you for joining us, Ninjax, Pan, and Mal. I just decided to do a live vlog because I couldn't think of anything. If it wasn't this, it would have been just 30 minutes of Scarf talking about, I don't know, the impeachment. And it'd be like, oh, hey, yeah, so the House will vote it, and then the Senate won't, and then we're just where we are, so whatever. It would have been 30 minutes of that. So this is better talk. This is better talk. Let's wrap this up with just where we started, and that was the Game Awards. Seeing Reggie was cool. Ending it with Vin Diesel was the dumbest thing. Oh, forgetting that Rodriguez was there too. Michelle Rodriguez was also there. It was both of them because Ohana means family. Sekiro getting Game of the Year. I'm fine with that. I wanted Smash to win it, but I didn't. Smash wasn't going to win it. I knew that already. Sekiro winning it, pretty good win right there. If Death Stranding won it, I would have been upset. I would have been upset if Death Stranding... I told Jinx that. I'm like, I'll be upset if Death Stranding wins Game of the Year. And then you go, Death Stranding, like, what? Oh, that was for the whatever award it was before the Game of the Year award. I'm like, okay, good. Sekiro's pretty good. Very entertaining. Game of the Year? Maybe not. Control, it looks interesting. I have to play it. I really need to play it. DMC 5 winning action, I never played, so I don't know. My opinion on the DMC games, really quick. The odd number games are amazing. The even number games are crap. Or they're not crap. They're just okay. DMC 2 and 4 were okay. 1 is 1. 3 is great. 5 is... I haven't played 5. But 3 is my favorite DMC. Smash winning Game of the Year would have been great. DMC 2 is considered the absolute worst. Yeah. I see it. Why didn't Goose Game win? Oh, by the way, the best part of that whole night was the Muppets. That was the best freaking part. That was the best part, the Muppets. Muppet Goose was the best. And then Grease winning. That was the best. That was the best part of the entire night. Also, holy crap, how many vape ads were there? How many anti-vape ads were there? Holy crap. Just a lot of game ads and just the Xbox is a PC now. It's facetious saying it's a PC, but it is a PC. Just not, a full-on one, but it's still a PC, basically. They're just admitting their Windows. Admitting they're a computer thing. Last thing, then we're done. We're already at 40 minutes. The Smash community, they played themselves. And we all knew it. They played themselves. They were just... Look, I can't wait to see who DLC 5 is. I can't wait. I really can't. But I'm not whipping myself into a frenzy like, I can't. Oh my god, this is what we're going to see. We're going to see it any minute now. Reggie's coming on. We're going to see what the 5th one's going to be. Here we go. No. Game of the Year, Sekiro, great. Okay, time for the Smash. No, it didn't show up. Like, they hype themselves up too damn much. They do it too much every time. Every single time. And why? Because last year they announced a game. I forget what the game was. This year, all they did was like Bravely Default 2, which is great. I can't wait for Bravely Default 2. Bravely Default and Bravely Second is some of the best written gaming story we've gotten in a long time. Bravely Default does have some problems, but Second is really freaking good. They learned some mistakes in Second, so we haven't gotten word on Metroid because they're completely reworking Metroid 4. Bravely Default was really good. The problem was it just did that thing a little too much, like 1 or 2 times too many. That's what killed Bravely Default, because it got a little monotonous. Bravely Second is really freaking good. Bravely Second learned from Bravely Default's mistakes. So Bravely Default 2, can't wait. And if there's a sequel to it, it'll be Bravely Second 2, and I can't wait for that. What would you call it the third one? Like Bravely something for 3? Bravely Trois? I don't know. Make it French. Like, Agnes is one of Jinx's favorite characters. Agnes is a good character. My favorite character is Edea. Bravely Default became Edea's story pretty quick, and Edea's amazing. Edea's freaking amazing. And then the characters of Bravely Default with a 3 in the E for the E, and Bravely for 4 for the A. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. That would be amazing. Bravely Default is amazing. That's what Bravely Default is. If you can play it, you should play it. Yeah, Bravely Default, just make the V a capital V and you got 5. My god, we've done it! Pay us. Okay. We're going so long, Jinx is gonna kill us all. It's time to end the vlog. So, good vlog, everybody! We've done it, lads! Break out the champagne! We're all 21 now, right? How old is Mel now? But there you go, that right there is the vlog. She just had her birthday, so I don't know. There's the vlog. I had fun, hope you're watching. Yep, 21! We can all drink now! Mazel tov. Mazel tov. We're all drinking age. Oh, Ninjak is younger? Okay, we're all drinking it. We're all drinking it. You're in college. You're of drinking age. No one's gonna check until they do. That right there is the vlog. I had fun of it from watching. That's what's up. Don't quote me on that. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you next time. Seriously, in college, there was one dude. Dude was like 300 pounds. But he drank 3 days straight. He wasn't sober for 3 days, and he wasn't dead somehow. Oh yeah, you gotta go to your final. Good luck. Good luck at your final.